to be here tonight, and I'm humbled, I'm grateful, and I'm proud. And I'm proud not only to be honored as one of Boston's Educators of the Year, but to be a teacher, to be a public school teacher, a teacher in an institution which, as the mayor pointed out, we teach all children. And I couldn't be prouder to be a member of this profession. One of the great things about working in the Boston Public Schools is that you get a chance to work alongside some magnificent people, smart people, dedicated people, creative people, and fun people. And that's no more true anywhere than at the John D. Philbrick School in Roslindale, where I've had the good fortune to work with stellar colleagues and administrators at the Philbrick, and I would not be here if it weren't for them. Teaching in public schools is not a solo endeavor. Contrary, I think, to popular belief, in great schools like the Philbrick and so many others in the Boston Public Schools, we don't and we cannot close our door and do our jobs in isolation. If we do so, we are not a top-notch teacher. So I'd like to start with Principals Steve Wright, Lori Carr, and Amy Sprott over the years at the Philbrick for allowing good teaching to flourish and great learning to take root in spite of many obstacles. And I'd like to thank in particular my colleagues for always being supportive and willing to lend a hand, for providing me with helpful feedback and advice on an everyday basis, for sharing all of your great strategies, ideas, and materials. I cannot tell you, my colleagues who are here tonight, how much I have learned from all of you, because it's not a solo job. One thing I think that when I came into the profession I thought little about, being young and inexperienced, is the relationships that one builds with the spectacular families of the students that one teaches. I've become close and appreciative of the parent and family community at the Philbrick and elsewhere in Boston. I have not wanted for help and support during my time there, and I appreciate every day the support and respect I get from the families of my students. I could ask for no better partners in this important work. I'd like to thank Superintendent Johnson, Mike O'Neill, Mayor Menino for putting this event together, and also, as has been said many times, Martha Pierce, who has come across my path over many years, always with a smile on her face doing difficult work. I'd also like to mention a couple of individuals who really opened doors to me on my career path in the BPS. My first principal, Carol Geyer at the Orenberger School, who hired me into the system and really dragged me into the system and pushed me into an instructional leadership position as a literacy coordinator many years ago. And the president of my union, Richard Stutman, who has provided me numerous opportunities to have my voice heard in shaping education policy at the district, state, and national levels. And of course, we all got into this business to teach kids, and I think to make the world a little bit of a better place, 22, 23, 24 children at a time. And I would like to thank and express my just heartfelt gratitude for the spectacular kids that I've taught at the Philbrick and at many other schools who have enriched my life, made me happy to go to work every day. This year, Amelia, Amaya, Austin, Bianca, Calvin, Christina, Cole, Esther, Gabriella, Ian, Ivy, Janaya, Joshua, Mary, Max, Nathan, Faden, Russell, Sophie, Uma, William, Xavier, and Zeke. Your joy, your passion, and your love of learning makes this profession rewarding in a way that I think few others are. And to close, I would like to thank my own family, my beautiful wife Jill, who's a talented and dedicated educator in her own right, and my own kids, Althea and Maceo, who are both students in the Washington Public Schools. I couldn't be more proud of you and your accomplishments. So again, all the success I've had as an educator is due to the work of my colleagues, administrators, parents, and students with whom I've worked over the past 22 years, and to you I owe all my gratitude. Thank you very much.